Alrighty, back into the game. Let's figure out where we're going, what we're doing. I have no idea any of the above. Let's just follow some paths. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything back here, but I'm gonna follow it nonetheless. Yep, we've hit a wall. Okay, back we go. Let's see if we can get into this wall here. I cannot. Okay. So let's follow this road then and see how we're gonna get in there. The communal mess. I can see this. Oh my god. The Metropole Hotel. That thing is massive. I can enter. We're here. We may as well. But then I'll keep going around so I can get around that door. Well, oh, actually, the entrance looks like it might be down there. Or maybe I'm just looking at it from the wrong angle. It's entirely possible. Hello. Okay. Daisies, sure. Welcome, friend. I hope you've enjoyed the warm reception of my peers. Simone Midgley. Her tone is aloof, professorial. I am interlocutor Midgley. My function here is to develop the minds of our citizens. I don't recall any new pupils arriving today. What do you teach? Philosophy, ethics, and rationality. The three things all too uncommon outside our city in these benighted days. Perhaps if you choose to become a citizen, we can speak more. I just had a few questions. Then please address them to someone else. I am entirely too busy. Bye. You look like an outsider. It's one of those paintings where the eyes follow you no matter where you go. Oh dear. Sally Eads! Sally! A voice rings out as you enter the bar. Well, if it isn't, me old favourites. How the bloody hell have you been? How the bloody hell have you been? I'm surprised you're alive. I sold your leg. I believe it was yours. Barmaiden, please. You must have absolute silence if we had to plumb the deepest depths of human consciousness. Then why are you at a hotel? Go to your room. She responds cheerfully. Been a long time since I was a maiden, mate. But she waves you over and lowers her voice. Let the others speak.
Hey, Sal. Do you remember what you served Dreamer night of the attack?
Jonesy was buying for the scouts. Top shelf too. Full pints. Figured he must have lost a bet or something.
Or something.
She gives a small, fond, sad smile. Sally stops mopping the bar for a moment, then lowers her head. True? She says heavily. Thanks for letting me know. How'd you escape Brookton? They bloody blew my leg off. Yeah, I know. I sold it. She sees a look on your face. No, the other one. Wooden one. Crept up on me from behind and dropped me like a sack of shit. I woke up in a wagon with no gun, no leg, and the town burning on the horizon. Didn't have much of a fight left in me, so I let him bring me here. You still running your buy 3 get 1 free deal? No chance. The ingot's got a 3-drink maximum, for one thing, but here the plug flows free and easy, provided you're gold. Okay. Oh, still got some scones on you. Okay. Bye. I wasn't expecting that. Huh. Sally Eads, alive. Would you believe it? Maybe I'm supposed to sell her leg back to her. It wasn't a quest item though, so I'm not going to bother finding out who the bloody hell I sold it to. I wouldn't have a clue. Anyway, is it just here? Oh, no, here's the gates here. Hi, what is this area? The guard at this gate, unlike at the entrance to the city, I didn't take the entrance to the city. I don't know how to get in and out of this place. Studies you carefully. It's like a visual pat down. Let her continue. Identification, please. Where would I get a pass? Speak to the chief clerk at City Hall. He provides forms for authorizations and approval. Okay. Is that one there? Yep. Okay. We're getting there. Okay, the police station also seems to be behind a gate, oddly enough. Oh, that's the exit. The police station's right at the exit. Okay. Or entrance, rather. Guess I might know who goes in and out. Fair. Ooh, we've hit the vendors, none of whom have names. Hi. None of this stuff is useful to me. G'day, young fella. Here to buy some opal. What have you up to trade? So Ron is an opal vendor. The Flying Doctor board game. A farmer who lost his home would love... I don't know what to do with that. Okay, in that case, are you wanting my opal? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my opal? Yeah. Make a deal. That's a bloody nice pancake. He admires the stone. Wow, look at how thick the line is. She could be anything in the middle of that. You leave him contemplating the beauty and complexity of opal. Yay! Thanks, Ron. You absolute legend. I've been looking for you for ages. We don't need radio parts anymore, thankfully. I don't know where the comic books are though, and I'm not looking at like these. I've just been looking like for quest items, which is probably my fault. I'll never get this quest done as a result. Sentimental trinket. You have solar panels. If we need more, we know where to find them. What is that? Oh, soap. That's nice and all, but people keep needing my money, so I don't feel like I can, like, buy things. Not to mention that it takes up more actions. I didn't actually look. How many actions does this take? It only takes 2. I mean, that's something, I suppose. Base damage is like 6 to 11? Oh no, average damage mad. There we go. 35 to 40. Yeah, so it does better. Yeah. For sure. Just sort of check. You know, you never know. Ooh, that's actually better. Hold on. 3943. Auto range 1 to 1.5. Oh, it wants you to be away from them. But it's melee. Doesn't really make sense. Oh, and it uses 3 AP. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think that's the better weapon, hands down. Yeah, attack AP 4. Attack AP 3, yeah. Okay, well, we'll just keep going. Keep trucking on. That's so many vendors. We need to go to City Hall. This I now know. Hello, anybody feel like talking? Apparently not. The ingot. Sally mentioned the ingot. Harvey Tapper. If you had to draw a picture of a jolly barkeep, this bloke would be the result, assuming you're not a total shit with a pencil. He turns his twinkling eye on you. Oi, mucker, welcome to the ingot. Best wetty in town, dear God. I'm Harvey Tapper. What will it be? Can I see the menu? Just so you know, we've got a 3-drink limit, so I hear. He passes over the menu. There's a list of beers, rum, whiskey, and mead. Happy to answer any questions. What's up with limiting the drinks? Orders from above. Look, everyone gets a drink on for free. Bosses want people to get some pleasure in life, right? And why tempt people to make money by brewing and selling their bathtub booze? Then the Golds reckon if they cut everyone off at 3 drinks, they get all the benefits of booze without the drawbacks. No fights, no drunks, nothing. So here we are, 3 drinks. How's the beer? Mate, it's the one spot where I'm a fig jam. It's a solid fucking lager, pardon my language. Brew the beer myself, bottle it, and I'd drink it all by myself if I could. What's the mead like? Not bad, honestly. Made of fermented honey. Comes from a little place down in, I'm not pronouncing that, smooth, good complex flavours. If you like sweet drinks, recommended. What can you tell me about the rum? It's, Guy I know from way up near Old Kimberley decided he'd have a go at growing some sugarcane and making his own rum. Best thing I can say for it is that it gets the job done. Good for sterilising wounds too. Where'd you get the whiskey? He looks a little bit embarrassed. I've just started as a hobby, really. I've been studying, and while I think I've got the basics, it's... Look, I can see promise, but it's not there yet. Your whiskey sounds neat. Ha ha ha. I have other questions. What's there to do around here? Well, we've got the dartboard over there, and tables for drinking. I mean, it's a pub, right? We used to have a pool table, but some drongo decided to go dancing on it one night. Hard to make a bank shot across boot divots. Sometimes people bring in cards, but since we're not legally allowed to gamble, that's strictly ad hoc. So yeah, drinks and darts, mate. Just tell me about your bar, mate. How long have you got? Short version is that it used to be a miner's pub, and it went to shit when the world did. Still, it was in good enough nick that when Gwen Gold came back to Kalgoorlie, she used it as a base of operations for a while. We used to have a tunnel connected to the pit in the back. Since Gwenny and her pals used it to get back and forth without the scurvies seeing them. But Sarge Squire here got this entry sealed off, said she wanted to keep the local bogans from exploring. So what's your story? Born and raised here, he says proudly. Showed a talent for mixing, did some magic, but wasn't quite sharp enough to get into gold. That's fine though, that's fine. I'm happy here. Bye! Drink some water. What is wrong with that tree? It's unholy. Oh, it's still singed. Anywho, to City Hall. Oh my. Ooh, is it downstairs? Guess. It smells and tastes of ozone. Best not lick it. Yet, not my first instinct. Jazz Clark. There's an upstairs too. Oh, I can't go up that. There. The clerk of Kalgoorlie is a tall, slim man with an intricately carved mask. He's scanning through papers on his desk and holds up a finger for silence. Remains silent. He finishes his work, tidies his pile of papers, and cocks his head as he focuses on you. A tiny snort escapes him. I'm Jazz Clark, the chief clerk for the city. You must be new in town. How do you get a job here? Rigorous testing, an eye for detail, a strict adherence to the ethical code, and genuine love for the city and its future. I've been told I would like to become... Kev sent me. He said I should become a citizen. He raises his thin eyebrows. You wish to become a citizen of Kalgoorlie? The path is arduous, and you must prove yourself through many trials. One important aspect of assigning you a role is a magical aptitude test. I believe Assessor Keen is on duty today, and he'll see you through the rest of it. I mean, is this something I even want to do? Oh yeah, I forgot to go to Buella. Complete the magic aptitude. I mean, do I what? It's a parliament of desks. I don't even know what I want to do here. When the walls ceased their trembling, everything had changed. Out of the rubble strode a man, glowing like a god, yet with naked fear in his eyes. The world withered away where he walked. And what did he do with such power? He fled. Scientific Observations of Gwen Gold, Part 79. I wasn't listening to what you said. Do I have to go downstairs? I was too busy ruminating on, like, why do I want to become a citizen? Like, what's the benefit to this? And how is anyone else going to treat me? I'm sorry, this area is off limits except to credentialed researchers. Excuse me, sir. Where do I meet Keen? I'm a little confused. Someday I'll be able to get my work done without interruptions. What's your business? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I was absolutely not paying attention. I was too busy thinking. What are those glowing plants? You mean our unique flora, the Prostrata condentus cassandras. We call those the Cassies. One of our biologists found a way to husband a flower we found as we resettled the area. Beautiful, aren't they? What's it done with masks? They're signifiers, of course. We're conscious of our places and functions, and the masks provide an assurance that the person wearing a particular that the person providing a particular service has been vetted and qualified appropriately. Why does it have to be a mask, though? It could easily be like an earring or a choker or an amulet or, a bracelet. Why is everyone dressed alike? For the simple reason that we've discovered encouraging individual dress and style leads to social breakdown. Additionally, we can quickly provide appropriate fabrics and cuts to our citizens, and no one looks like they're scavenged their clothes from some forgotten old world warehouse, unlike some. Where is they going? At the academy. Where the fuck is the academy? Is that back at the first building I was at? But then why'd they tell me to go to City Hall if I was going to do it back at the academy? Yeah, it's back at the academy. Weird. I'm going this way, past the creepy tree. Okay. Whatever it is, we can't touch it. It's just going to say, how's that? I'm sure, because it's about the wickets. Interesting though that that's here of all places. Which is discouraging individuality and like old world norms. Okay. I don't know what this is, but let's go. Is this someone's house we've just strolled into? Ollie Masters. The man is big-boned and ruddy, with sharp eyes and thick hands. He gives you a sour glance and turns back to the factory floor. I'm Masters. Ollie Masters. Foreman. If you've got a pass, let's see it. If not, you'll have to leave. I won't have you interfering with the work. He looks it over carefully, studying the seals and stamps. Can't be too careful. I once let a fella on the line without checking. He was dicking about, and the conveyor took his arm clean off. Took days to get the blood out. He hands the pass back to you. It's like it's all in order, though. What brings you here? Having a quick look around. What's going on here? We make textiles and provide support for the other factories in Kalgoorlie. Over there, we've got a production line, sorting stations, and recycling areas. It's the hardest labour in town, but it's demanding work. How'd you come to be a foreman? Tested for it, just like the others. Turns out I'm good with tools, good with people, good with organisation. The testers assigned me here. I shadowed the old foreman and learned the ropes, and when he moved on, I stepped up. All part of the plan, mate. I'll see myself out. Later, mate. Bronze production line. The boxing machine squeaks and shakes as its wide, patchy belt rotates along a string of rollers. A covered chute leads into the machine. A metal door on the other side looks like it houses the controls, and thick cables snake off into the building. Whoa. Okay, that's productive. God, even our footsteps make different sounds here. Venting near a ventilation shaft is bound to get you arrested. Ha. Elsie Ryan. Oh, I missed the stranger next to me.
Mate, is that? It is. That's Elsie Ryan from Brookton. Oh, I thought she was dead.
Cheers, Elsie. Fancy seeing you here. The woman was focusing on her work, head down, but no head snaps up. Shock and joy wore on her face. I don't remember this person. How did you survive Brookton? Who else made it out? What are you doing here? Oh my god, I can't believe it. She looks like she's about to cry. How did you survive the attack on Brookton? I was hiding in a house with Mel while Finn, my husband, was out on the walls. When the shooting stopped, I heard people going from house to house. They separated the kids and the parents, and one of the women from their group was over talking to the children. The woman, something Wakefield, she said her name was, pulled me and a few of the others out of the group and told us to take the kids to the wagon the raiders had parked behind the trees. When we were out of sight, she closes her eyes and the colour drains from her face. That's when they started shooting the others. She swallows a sob and wipes her arm across her eyes. They said we'd be looking after the kids till we got to Kalgoorlie. We're not kidnappers, they said. Best to keep them with familiar faces. So what, these Wakefield characters loaded you up and the kids into wagons and brought you here? That's right. They didn't want to leave a resistance behind, but they didn't want these kids to be orphaned either. They asked the kids, They asked him which parent they wanted to travel with, and the other one wound up catching the bullet. Oh my God. I pray to God Mel never finds out her dad died because she chose me. It'll ruin her. Have you seen any other survivors? Not really. When we got here, they gave us a place to live and said they'd test us for fitness. Said we had the option to decline, but they'd put us out. Anyone who didn't pass their tests could stay in the city, but they'd be basically slaves. Like, fed and housed, but not a part of the city. Luckily, I passed. The kids go to school all day. I see them at the end of my shift, and then they're off to bed so they can get up for schooling. Actual schooling. Can you imagine? I hardly see them anymore. She gathers herself. But the other adults? I think only a few made it. But I don't know where they've been put. I've seen some of my old neighbours on the chain cruise, but we're not supposed to talk to them. Any of us bronzers, but me especially. The bosses say they'd probably try to hurt me because they're jealous I made it. What are you doing here anyway? She shrugs. I passed the test, so I'm a citizen now. They put me to work in the factory during the day, and then I go to school or the temple at night to learn about the city and my part in the plan. I'm even learning to read. Factory work is hard, it's true, but it's no worse than driving sheep or fixing up Brookton, and at least I'm out of the sun. That is a positive, Elsie. I know it sounds like you like living here. I'm getting used to it. I miss Finn, of course, I really do. He'd have liked it here. It's safe, and we have enough to eat, and if something in our housing breaks, someone will come along and fix it. It's like living in a real society. We don't have to do everything for ourselves. The problem I have for this is that it's like, yeah, okay, you've got a nice life now, but what did it cost you? Your husband's dead because of these people. You barely see your children because of these people. Yes, it's great, but it's not great how you got here. And it's like she forgets that because all she's seeing is the short-term wonders. Best of all, we don't have to kick Mick's ass every time we want to do something. He talked a big game about self-reliance, but what he really meant was he liked being the big man in charge. I don't miss him. Not at all. Oi, Ryan, this isn't a social club. You're at work. So work. She laughs. Oh, he's got a big mouth, but he's got a big heart too. Mick, though, he had a black little coal. So yeah, I like it better here. I just wish Finn were here with me. Catch you later. The young man stares morosely down at the pickings as they roll past him. He shoves a hair out of his eyes, gives you a hard glance, and stares back down the line. Who are you? Bruce Lorimer, he whispers, snarls. Just another dead-end cog in this stupid machine. What's the job you're doing? Shit picking, make work, slave labour, the worst of the menial jobs. You from around here? Unfortunately. How long have you been at this? I get the impression you don't like it. You think? It's been too fucking long. I didn't have the patience for their stupid tests, so they stuck me here. Unless your attitude improves, they said. Pfft, Buckleys. You want my advice? If you want to change your situation, maybe change your attitude. He says it like you've just revealed the secret to life. No shit, he breathes. Is that what it takes? Just buckle down and everything magically gets better? His demeanor twists into a sneer. Maybe I don't want to help these fuckers with anything. Yeah, I agree with you, actually. I mean, it's not making your situation any better, but yeah, I don't want to help them either. Pity the poor sod who has to climb under there when something gets stuck. Amy Carver. The woman glances up at you as she's sorting through the pile of rubbish rolling down the belt. The belt's not even moving, but okay. The lines around her eyes deepen as she gives you a broad grin, and she looks back down to her work. G'day. You looking for Amy Carver? You found me. Can't talk long though. Gotta focus. What are you doing here? Sorting crap, mostly. We recycle what we need here and pass the rest to the next station. We're one of the first in line, so we go through a lot. Oh god, there's flies and everything. She laughs ruefully. How long have you been at this? Do you like it? You mean today? Since sunup. But if you mean, like, life? A few years. Sometimes they rotate me around the factory to do other jobs, but I'm good at this one, so I'm usually back here within a few months. It's hard, but it's work that helps everyone, and that makes it much easier. You're from around here. Born and raised. I've been outside the walls a couple times and, no, that's not the life I want. I don't know that I can fault you for that. Life outside's gross. What's this? Industrial magnet. It can lift more than you. Yeah, probably. Scrap for me, but not for thee. Okay. Well, this place was absolutely fascinating. Not. All right. Whatever. I don't know what to do with that. Hello? whatever. Game is a little broken. Floor is so pretty. But it's a staircase I can't take. Yeah, nothing up there to get. Sheep! Bronze farmer. Poor little sheep stuck in a tiny little corner. Its ragged-eared jumbuck looks up at you with ruminant hatred. It's unclear what he's so mad about, but whatever it is, it involves you. He looks very, very angry. Hey you, do you want the sheep? Why do you ask? He's bitten me 27 times. Just get him out of here. If you do this, you're 100% getting bitten, no doubt about it. Please, I'll pay you. Okay, but whatever you're thinking of offering, double it. Bargain. Oh, thank God. Here, I'll get you a rope and some money. What the hell am I going to do with a bloody sheep? Where am I going? Hi? Oh, hello. Bar. Do you know what the chords of Bilrith are? The spleen. The answer is immediate and careless. She pauses. Why? They won't let me just uncross until I answer a bunch of weird questions. She actually laughs. Place after my own heart. Well, I actually happened to figure it out. Okay, now we've got to go way back. God damn it. How rude. Couldn't you just send it ahead? All the way back to Kalgoorlie. Oh, only 65% chance to flee? Oh, that sucks. What's attacking us? I've never had that before. Having a percentage. Oh, it's people too. Ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Who am I? I am mad. Okay. He's the next melee. Got it. Shoot. Grenade. I hate you. We've got to split up. Okay, in the interest of splitting up. Ooh, I got extra AP. I can't do anything with it though. Flee, son of a bitch. Okay. He's gonna move in, so shoot her, please, Elle. Eswakala. He made it to me. Rip. Okay, we need to break up this little party. Withstand me. Just because I'm quite at the front. And then we're going to shoot this lad. Yeah. And we're breaking up the party again. And Cole is gonna shoot this guy. Med's gonna stab this guy. And then she's gonna try and get to this guy before he runs off. But I don't know if I quite... Yeah, make it. Dead. Dead. Well, that was riveting. Hopefully we just need one rest to restore health, though. Adam's looking a bit rough. Should probably sell half the shit in my inventory, honestly. It's just accumulating and doing nothing. Anyway, as we were, to Kalgoorlie. Oh, shit. I wanted to rest. Too late.